Hey, this is Sefer Chung with Iris Diecast, and for this video, I'd like to compare the build quality of regular Mattel Hot Wheels and Hot Wheels Elite. Oftentimes, model manufacturers have subdivided classes even within their products. Welly has Next, FX models, and GT Autos. Maisto has Special Edition, Premier Edition, and Exclusive Edition. Nowadays, all of their products are composite without class distinction, but AutoArt used to divide their cars into Performance, Millennium, and Signature. Oftentimes, different classes consist of different cars. For example, AutoArt's Koenigsegg Agera is only available as a Signature, not as Millennium or Performance. Sometimes a model car manufacturer makes the same type of car in different trim levels. Maisto has made the 2017 Ford GT and Corvette C7 in both special and exclusive. Motormax has made the Pagani Zonda Cinque in both regular and platinum edition. This goes for the majority of Ferrari models that Hot Wheels has made. Actually, Hot Wheels has 3 levels of their model cars: regular Mattel, Elite, and Super Elite. The price of Hot Wheels Ferraris varies a lot depending on the type of the car and color. For example, 599 Evo XX, 458 Spider, LaFerraris, they are highly sought after and expensive models, while some cars like the 575 GTZ, 612 Scaglietti are less popular, sometimes due to the popularity of the actual car itself, but in other cases, like the 360 Modena and the F50, because there are other brand products as well. But in general, in Korea, the regular goes around $40 to $50 mint in box, Elite goes around $100 to $120 mint in box, and Super Elite goes over $250 mint in box. The price difference is huge, and since the Super Elite has a limited number of models and are very rare, oftentimes many collectors will have to choose between the regular Mattel and Elite. I have 2 identical Ferrari 599 GTB Fioranos for this video. The red one on the left is a regular Mattel I've bought for $55 mint in box. The burgundy one is on the Elite, which I have picked up for around $15 used because it is in a very rough condition. Just so you know, I didn't wreck this car, it came in this condition. I just happened to buy it, so don't start hating me for that matter. If this Elite 599 was mint and was in the same condition as the regular Mattel, I would have paid around $120 for it. So let's compare these two cars, take a look at what the Elite has over the regular Mattel, and then determine whether the Elite is worth the extra buck. So before we start comparing these cars, the Ferrari 599 is the flagship V12 GT supercar, succeeding the 575 in 2006 and replaced by the F12 Berlinetta in 2013. It's an awesome combination of Ferrari's F1 technology and GT convenience. Of course, it's capable of track driving without any customization. This car is based on the 612 Scaglietti, so it has some similar design points here and there, like the front design. So first of all, the headlamps. The headlamps of the regular are not bad, although nevertheless they are far from perfect. It has a peg over here, and the finishing or the build quality is not very good, as you can see over here. Meanwhile, the Elite has no pegs. It's hidden by this black line around the headlamp, and the headlamps are finished very nicely and cleanly. It also has yellow plastic part for the side indicator, and a painted headlamp base, while the regular is just in the body color. Really, even from a distance, the Elite's headlamp look a lot more realistic. As for the front windshields, the Elite uses PET plastic, the type of plastic that you see on water bottles, while the regular uses normal G plastic. PET plastic is supposed to be more durable to scratches. Although, as you can see with my cars, taking care of your models play a bigger role in the plastics condition. So down here with the grills, they are both open, as you can see. But the Elite version has silver accents, silver chrome accents over here, while the regular is just bare. Also, the Elite has mesh grills on the side, while the regular Mattel doesn't have it. So here is the engine bay. The 599 GTB uses a detuned engine unit from the Enzo Ferrari, pumping out 620 horsepower and 62 kilograms of torque. You can probably tell at first glance that the Elite is a lot better. First of all, the regular Mattel's engine is made in a single piece of plastic. It's all in one piece from the engine block to the base surrounding it, while the Elite version has the engine block separated from the base. The Elite's engine block is also a lot more elaborately detailed and carefully painted, as you can see with the silver paint here, and the quality of the red paint and the red paint shop down there. The Elite doesn't have it. It also has extra badging like this 599 GTB logo, the Ferrari logo. It gets blurry, and the Ferrari name over here, while the regular Mattel doesn't have any of that. If the regular Mattel's version's engine room detail is similar to that of a budget model like Maisto and Bburago, the Elite is closer to some higher-ended brands like Kyosho or Auto Art. So let's move on to the side. One major difference you will immediately notice is the half-open window on the Elite version. This is a special characteristic of Elite cars. The regular ones don't have any windows, so it's one way to tell the difference. If you look closely, you'll see that there are a lot of small detail differences that really start to build up. For example, the Elite has this small sticker for the keyhole under the door handle, while the regular is just bare. Also, the Pininfarina logo on the regular version, which is down here, is printed on the car, while on the Elite they use emblem parts. Also, the Elite has some plastic parts for the air intakes here and there, while the regular Mattel version doesn't have any of that. If you move on to the rims, while the base part is the same, the Elite is painted more elaborately. It's slightly more shiny, it has a glow to it, and it also has a metal disc in the back, while on the regular version it uses a black plastic disc. And the Elite has red painted brake calipers, while the regular version is just plain black, which makes it really hard to recognize that they did the disc brake at all. The interior is where the Elite really provides massive quality difference, and eventually the reason to buy an Elite. The regular Mattel's interior is no better than a Maisto or a Bburago, while the Elite matches the quality of higher-end models. First, the door panels. The regular Mattel version is just painted plain black. There is nothing at all. The Elite has a two-tone finish, beige and black, and the they express the window switches and the door handles over here. The little storage area over here is open, while on the regular version it is closed. You cannot fit this opening tool in there. So here is the interior of the regular 599. It is plain black. There are no buttons, no accents or anything. It's just plain black. It gives a really plastic look. Doesn't capture the luxurious upscale interior of the Ferrari 599. Here are the seats. There's really nothing to it. Now here's the interior of the Elite. It is really well detailed and nicely finished. I dare say it's good as or even better than some of the Auto cars. I mean, the way they've painted the blinkers and the air vents in silver, and the silver accents on the center console over there. It's really nice. I mean, even the smallest buttons are printed on really cleanly and nicely, as you can see over here. It's a really fine interior. The Elite really paid attention to the smallest details. For example, they've got a net over here beside the seat, while the regular doesn't have it. It also has seat belts. I'm not sure if you can get a good view of it. It also has seat belts, and it also has the Ferrari logo on the floor thingy over here. And it also has the carpet material on the floor, which is really, really nice. It gives a really premium look. It captures the upscale interior of the car. So let's move on to the rear. There isn't really any noticeable differences on the tail lamp, probably because the tail lamp itself is so small. The Elite uses emblem parts for the Ferrari logo up here and the prancing horse logo down here, while the regular version, it's just printed onto the car. They both have pretty nice exhausts, although the Elite version is a little bit more shiny. Onto the trunk. The regular is just bare, there's nothing special to it. The Elite has carpet on the trunk, although I would have preferred it in the beige color. It also comes with this Ferrari bag. And I absolutely loved it. I just love small details like this. It really made my day. And this is something I've just noticed, but the opening parts of the regular Mattel version, like the trunk and the hood, it feels a lot more thin, probably because the Elite has these plastic parts under it. I can't get a good view. The Elite has this plastic underneath the opening parts like the hood and the trunk, while the regular is just bare, so the opening parts feel a lot more thin and weak. There's nothing really special about the undercarriage. The Elite has a little bit more detail with the painted pipes down here, but other than that, both the cars don't provide working suspension and are pretty similar. Also, the Elite feels a bit more heavier than the regular Mattel, probably because it uses more parts. So, is the Hot Wheels Elite worth the extra buck? My answer is yes. Now, a couple videos ago, when I compared the Bburago Signature and the Race and Play, my answer was no, even though the price difference was a lot more smaller than Hot Wheels' case. The reason I thought so was because there just wasn't enough detail difference or material difference to differentiate the signature from the race and play. However, as for Hot Wheels cars, the Elite is not only has better finishing and details, but it also uses different parts, most notably the engine and carpet finishing. The additional paintwork on the Elite is so elegant and elaborately finished that just with those additional tweaks, the car looks closer to an auto art, while the regular Mattel looks no better than a Welly. So, in other words, the small differences of the Elite um, builds up to a point where the two cars look like they're a different class of model cars. Sadly, buying Hot Wheels Elite is easier said than done. It's been around 7 years since Hot Wheels Ferrari license expired, and Bburago has been really stagnating the expansion of their lineup. So for a majority of the models, including this 599, Hot Wheels is the only choice. As a result, the price of Hot Wheels Ferraris, especially that of the Elite, has a huge premium and are not very common in the first place. Nonetheless, I think that Hot Wheels Elite has a huge merit over the regular version, well, at least for this 599. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Do leave in the comments what you think is a better choice. If you have enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon in a future video. Thank you.